Good morning. Welcome to Look and See Outdoors. It is a beautiful morning here. We've got some cold weather that has moved in and got much more colder weather moving in as the week progresses. Something about an Arctic blast going to be dropping in. And already got some below average temperature weather. I like it. Allows me to get my trapper's hat out and wear it. I love wearing this thing, but it's warm, so it needs to be good and cold when I break this thing out. It's actually starting to warm up now. I think it's going to get back into the 50s for the highs. Next week it's going to be much colder. But today I'm out. Look, check this out, guys. I got to share this with y'all. Y'all know what's about to happen. This beautiful blue bird sky. Look at that. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. These days, it's day 3 of the new year, 2025. And I've got to do some things. The other day I was making a video. I was fleshing out a deer hide that I have saved. And I'd been wanting to work on it. So I got it out and got it ready to work. And I started working on it. And my fleshing beam fell apart. I'd made that thing. It's been some years ago, and I thought I was keeping out of the weather, but where it was setting, water was splashing up on it over time when it would rain, and the base of it, where it was attached, it rotted. So I'd been working on it, the hide, and I went to apply some pressure a different way, and it broke. So today I got to fix that, and also I've got to fix some cornhole boards. My wife got the kids a set of cornhole, and it's pretty fun. Cornhole is real fun. But one of the boards started coming apart, so I've got to re-glue it and get it back together. So those are some of the things I'm going to share with you today. Y'all stand by. If you're not using Gorilla Glue, you're just not using glue. I've learned to love this stuff. But this one is the one that has come apart. If you see, it's got some real tiny little sprigs, or whatever you want to call those, and it was glued. So I'm just going to re-glue it, and probably going to wind up having to put some screws in this thing before it's said and done. And then over here is my fleshing beam. This is a 2x8, 2x6s, and then this is a piece of. And we're back. The battery died, so I had to get that taken care of. But what I was saying is, how I made this fleshing beam, I'd used a 2x8, 2x6, and then this piece here is cypress. This is actually the fleshing beam itself. So I'm going to take this apart. I'll reuse this. I've got a new 2x6, and I'm going to use a 2x10 for the base this time. Give me a little wider bottom and a little more weight for stability. Alright, so got to take this apart, do some measurements, and get the new one put together. Alright, I took off the piece of cypress, and this stuff will last. A little more expensive, but that is solid. This is untreated wood I used. At least this piece right here. So that is explaining why the longevity of it was short-lived. I believe the base is going to be treated. I'm not sure. I'm going to reuse these screws. Save some money. Look at that. Going to have to take a little break. Notice the wind is picking up. Coming out of the north. Shoot by next Friday. Middle of the next week to Friday. Temperatures are going to be high in the low 40s. One day it's going to be like 42 degrees. The high with rain, so that may get a little icy for us if temperatures drop, because it's going to be down in the 20s at night. That's going to be some chilly weather. We may have some snow days. All right, so I'm gonna take a break, and I've got to run and do something, and then hopefully get back on these projects. I already started the gluing of the board. I went on and did that when the battery died and it's recharged. When this dries, I'll just scrape it off. Love the Gorilla Glue. We're gonna see how this holds up. Not sure what type of glue they used on that, but I know the Gorilla Glue will hold. So we'll see how that's gonna work. As soon as it dries, we'll start playing some cornhole again, the game of champions. My wife was given this stroller. This was something else I fixed earlier. I'm just fixing everything today. Wish I could fix that bathroom that I have no idea how to do tile work on. And can't get any help. Anyway, I'm not going to get off on that. I did fix the tire. That's the only thing that was wrong with it. Ordered a new tube. Bam. Now, woo, we can go run. As long as we don't crash. It's easier with two hands instead of one hand. Working makes me sweat. All right, so I've got the pieces cut. I'm gonna do a little sanding on the edges. Get this fleshing, what is it called? Fleshing bench, I guess that's what it's called. Put back together and get that hide back out, and hopefully get that hide fleshed out and get it rendered. But that's going to take some time to do that. So let's get it put back together. All right, sanding the edges. Sure gives it a better look. Better finish. Versus just that rough cut finish. So it's always good to sand them. Just gives it a better finish. Looks better. More professional. Santa Chadamus is coming to town.
Where's your case at?
What'd you say?
Where's your case at?
Your what?
Is that a new phone?
No, it's not a new phone. Say hey to the folks on YouTube, Chad.
Hello.
All right, well, Chadamus was here and he left. He's going to go get another load of firewood. Brought a truckload, which was pretty cool. But anyway, here is the new fleshing beam bench. I call it a fleshing beam. I did use a wider piece of wood for the base. Gives more stability. Man, this piece of cypress. I was standing here with Chad and I think I built that original. That's what's left of it. And the toe piece rotted. And there's other pieces somewhere. I think about 20 years ago. So I used to trap more, and I did hides different. I did the smaller hides. I've never really got into doing deer hides, but it's the same thing. So, but here you go. That's it. Boom. It's done. And all of that on the bottom, besides the piece of cypress, is treated lumber this time. I'm gonna make sure it stays in the dryer, because where it was sitting under there, over time water would splash up on it and it just caused it to rot. All right, so Chad brought some wood. Check this out. That is fresh pecan. Pecan is some great wood to cook over. So now I need to clean up, and I'm gonna get that hide out. It's gonna be cold enough. I had to put it back in the freezer, but that's the only option I had to keep it from rotting and flies getting to it. So I gotta let it get out and thaw again, and then I'm gonna get to working on that. So in this video, I will not be working on the hide and finishing that hide out. And I've got to get something to get it so I can tan it also. I'm gonna see about getting by the processors and seeing if I can get a couple of deer brains. Because that's what I really want. I want to do it with the natural, the brains, instead of doing the chemicals. So, all right, let me get this cleaned up. All right, so I've got everything cleaned up. I need to do a lot of work around. There's some major cleaning up around this shed. I have to do that about every year. Normally Zane and I would get up here and we get the rakes. It's too windy now to do that. I had something else I was going to share. I'll share that later. Real quick. I did acquire me a new knife over the holidays. This is the Hobo Camp Knife. Look how thick the spine is. High carbon steel. It's made by Jason Smith at Hobo Forge. This knife, I've been wanting one of these knives for a long time, and I was finally able to get one. Put me some green spacers in there. The wood is black walnut. Man, look at this knife. It's beautiful. It's my favorite knife. Love this finger groove right here. Got some good action on it. Man, that spine is so sharp. I'm not kidding. You could cut yourself right here. Wouldn't be a good clean cut, but that is the best spine that I've seen on a knife. Throwing sparks. I'm gonna do a knife video with this knife. Jason, you did an awesome job. I don't know if you follow me on the videos, but Jason at Hobo Forge, he has a survival. He's a former Ranger in the U.S. Army, and he does a lot of cool things. He makes bows. He does flint knapping. Works hides. He does it all. He's got a good setup going on, and I think last year he started classes. I'm going to try to do some of his classes and get up there. I think he's in South Carolina. I can see if I can tag him in this video and his information down below, as they say. So anyway, I may end this video now, but I'm thinking, it's day 3 of 2005. And I need to do my workout, so I may bore y'all with a workout. Or I may not, I don't know. But I know I'm done with this. The other thing I wanted to do, I'm just running out of time this afternoon. So that's just the way it is. So I may come back, end this, or do something else down on the porch with working out and then end it. We'll see. Bucked up. This is some good pre-work powder. Pre-workout, not pre-work. Pre-workout. It makes you really want to pump those iron. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do some squats and some overhead presses with the barbell. So I've got to set this up for that. Doing benching yesterday. Just doing old school type workouts. Kind of just narrowing it down to strength training. And just doing old school. Found out that I was trying to do too many different exercises. And it's not a bad thing to have all the different exercises, because you can get bored with something and then, switch it up. It's good for that. But what I caught myself doing, I was trying to do too many exercises in a workout. And really wasn't doing myself any good. So now I just kind of slowed it down to old school benching, squats, deadlifting, that kind of stuff. And just building that core strength. All right, so I got to get this set up. Just some good old squats. I'll warm up with the barbells, 45 pounds. Whoa. Simple little warm up there. Now I'll add some plates. Alright, so this will be my first rep. My first set. I'm doing 5 reps on each set. I'll do 3 sets. Just starting at 155 pounds. I know it's not a lot of weight. I have not been doing squats for a long time. At least not loaded squats like this. Do air squats, and I have a sandbag that I was doing squats with. And I still do that. Change it up, like I said. But getting with the bar, I'm slowed down and I'm building up, and I don't want to overdo it and hurt myself. I did that, I believe it was last summer, on deadlifting, and it's not fun to hurt yourself, and then you have to, quit working out so you can heal, and it just throws you out of the game. So I'll do 5, I'll load 5 pounds, and each set I'll add 5 pounds, and at least I may have to add a little bit more because of the amount of weights that I have. I can't load just 5 pounds each time. So anyway, let's go. Here it is. Now, you know what? I'll wait and show you on the heavy stuff. Adding my 5 pounds. That was kind of a meathead comment. I said, wait and show you on the heavy stuff. At 155, that's heavy to me. So now I'm at 165, and that's heavy. At least for me. I know there are people who are like just doing massive amounts of weight, squatting just unbelievable amounts of weight, but I'm not doing that. I'm trying to just maintain. I can get stronger, don't get me wrong, but not at the cost of hurting myself. So that was kind of a dumb meathead thing. I'm going to wait until I put on the heavy weight, then I'm going to show everybody. So, kind of dumb to say that. Alright, so this is my 3rd set. This is going to be my final set. I'm at 180. I had to jump up a little bit higher than just the 5 pounds, because I don't have any more 5 pound or 10 pound plates. Should be doing my body weight in squats. But that's something I got to build up to. So this is going to be my final set right here. So this is standing overhead press with the barbell. So warm up. Still learning to get proper form. That'll come in time. Load the bar. All right. Now do 3 sets at 5 reps, and I just build up each time. One thing for sure, when you're working out with plates and barbells, it will show you how strong you're not. At least that's what it's showing me. I was thinking, man, look at me, I can do this Turkish get up. I can walk so far with these kettlebells. I can do these swings with this kettlebell. And it was making me strong in some areas. But dropping back to these old school style workouts, that old man strength is not there, I don't think. Anyway, I'm up to 105. I think that's what I just added. Yeah, 105 pounds here. And there's the fininator. All right, so I'm gonna do this last set. And again, my form is not perfect. I'm working on that, but we're gonna see how I do with this. 105, I do believe. Alright, thought I would share that little bit of working out with you guys. Let me stress this. I am by no means showing you that you have to work out this way or work out that way. This is just something I'm doing to improve me. And I'll stress this also, if you plan on start working out, talk with your doctor first. Do that. I think that's the smart thing to do. There's 1,000 ways to do an exercise. Or I should say there's thousands of exercises to get strong. This is something that I started reading about and looking into. And I like this system. It's proven. It's old school. And it does build strength. I'm in my 50s. And what I'm basically wanting to achieve is just to maintain. I do want to get stronger, as strong as I can get. I don't want to ever be Eddie Hall. All of a sudden it just gets super busy on this road. Yeah, Eddie Hall I'll never be. I don't plan to be. I don't think I have the genetics to be strong like that man. And I don't even claim to have that. And I'm not even trying. Where am I going with this? Eddie Hall, my goodness, that man set a world record. I think it was 2016 deadlift record. He did 1,102 pounds. Dude's nose was bleeding. He went blind, short term, but wow. He set that record, broke that record, and it's been broken since, but wow, what he did was amazing. Yes, he set a new standard for sure. All right, real quick, and I'm going to wrap this section up. If I even put this in the video. If I'm working out to improve me, and I've been working out for quite a while now, and I'm had a couple of setbacks with my back during the summer. My sciatic nerve. It was because I was overzealous on a workout. And I've had to learn to do things to get that nerve to relax and strengthen some things. And just be careful when working out and not go too much too soon. So, too quickly, you can do that. And with the exercise I did tonight, I've been slowly progressing to get where I am with that weight. And eventually I plan to get more. But I don't want to do it at the expense of my health. So what I'm doing, I've been incorporating a mile walk, and I'll add to that and some running. I did set a goal for this year. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do an endurance run. Ooh, Lord have mercy. And running, I've been struggling with it. So we'll talk more about that later. Well, I've wound up the end of this day down at the shelter. Just stoking up my little stove. Sun is setting. It's already set, actually. It's dusk. It's going to be nice. All right, it is getting later in the day. Day 3 is over, just about. It's the evening time. Salanche. So I've got this good little fire going in my stove. And I hope everyone enjoys this video. And I also hope that everyone's New Year 2025 is going good. Y'all say hello in the comments. It's good to chat with people in the comments when I get that opportunity. I want to say thank you again for all the support that I get for this channel. Without the support, this channel is really nothing, but I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy making these videos and sharing the day in and day out of some of the things I do. Just sitting here thinking how nice it is. So anyway, I hope y'all, I was about to say it again, enjoy this video. Let me repeat myself like a broken record. No. Anyway, y'all take it easy. And I've got some videos that I want to share on some ideas, things. I was going to do that today, but I ran out of time. So, more videos to come. See ya. Guess that was one of my dogs. Either that or it was a deer. Y'all have a good one.